Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is Grammy week and I've made it to the final album that is nominated for Album of the Year. I know I'm gonna get a lot of pushback with this. I know a lot of people tend to believe that this channel is just a Beyonce channel only. That's not true. I started this channel to get out of a musical rut and to expand my music taste. Now, I did become an extreme Beyonce stan in the meantime. I'm gonna be cheering her on for the rest of my life, but I've only reacted to one Taylor Swift music video so far, and that's for her music video called Fortnight with Post Malone. And I gotta say, I've already gotten 3 threats on my life, and that's not very cool. But I'm a strong-willed person, strong-minded person. I'm gonna keep going. Nothing's gonna stop me from listening to the music that I want to listen to. I'm going to continue to follow my heart and follow my curiosity and listen to the stuff and watch the stuff that I want to watch. I just want to say I love everyone that's been supporting my channel, YouTube, Patreon. You guys have been keeping me going. I appreciate you so much. But how can I give you my opinion on the Grammys and who should win the Grammy for Album of the Year if I don't listen to all the albums? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So if it's your first time here on the channel, my name is Danny JUKE, and this is JUKE Jams. I take your favorite tracks, your favorite albums, and I react to them for the first time. I try to go through them. I read the lyrics. I try to break down the lyrics and listen to what the artist is trying to tell us. And I listen to the albums all the way through to try to hear the way the artist wants the album to be intended to be heard. So without further ado, I'm jumping into this 2 hours and 2-minute album by what many call the iconic Taylor Swift. This is the Tortured Poets Department, the Anthology. We have 31 songs on this album. That is mind-blowing. I'm used to doing reactions to like 13 to 14 tracks, but here we go. Get comfortable, get your blanket, get your snacks, your chips, whatever it may be. Let's jam out and let's have a good time, y'all. Here we go. Hey. The first track on the album is Fortnight. Now, like I've said, I have watched and heard this song already. I'm still going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it all the way through. This has to be the only song I've heard off the album because I know for sure I have not listened to any other. I know I haven't heard Taylor Swift in forever, so whatever. Here we go. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, but you're the reason why I'm so fucked up in the first place.
And no one here's to blame, but what about your quiet treason? And for a fortnight there we were, forever running to you sometime.
Now, my definition of what I've always known Fortnite to be is like a 2-week period of time, something like that.
Ask about the weather, now you're in my backyard. Turn into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers. I wanna kill her.
I did not hear that lyric while I was reacting to the music video. Now you're in my backyard, turned into good neighbors, your wife waters flowers, I want to kill her. That just sounds like some straight up jealousy right there.
All my mornings are Mondays stuck in an endless February.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I took the miracle move on drug, the effects were temporary, and I love you, it's ruining my life. I love you, it's ruining my life. I touched you for only a fortnight. I touched you, but I touched you, and for a
I like that writing. I touched you for only a fortnight, touched you, but I touched you, and for a fortnight there, we were forever. So again, I'm pretty sure Fortnite, the definition of fortnight, a period of 2 weeks, that's British, informal, used after the name of a day to indicate that something will take place 2 weeks after that day. So yeah, when she says, and for a fortnight there, we were forever, like the 2 week period, whether that's what she means specifically or like literally. And for a fortnight there, we were forever. Like their love felt so strong that it felt like it was forever. This is what I'm getting. So they're neighbors too.
We were together running to the sun. Times calm and time. My sweater, now you're at the mailbox. Turned into good neighbors. My husband is cheating. I wanna kill him.
Whoa, hold up. Run into you sometimes, comment on my sweater. Now you're at the mailbox, turned into good neighbors. So this is like a high and by kind of relationship now. My husband is cheating. I want to kill him. So now that he's doing the dirty work, now she wants to get back at him.
I love you. It's ruining my life. It's ruining
Been there.
I touched you for only a fortnight. I touched you. I love you. It's ruining my life. It's ruining my life. I touched you for only a fortnight. I touched you. I touched you.
I love this part. I'm a big fan of Post Malone, so y'all that haven't been on this channel, like I really love his hip hop, his pop, his rock, his country. I love the covers that he has on YouTube, like doing Nirvana and some other like metal and grunge type bands. The dude is extremely versatile, and I just love his voice and his tones. Like his tone complements hers very well on this. Okay, so that was the first track on the album, Fortnight. What I'm taking away from it is sounded like there's a couple of different affairs going on between her and Post, between her husband and someone else, and then the fact that she hates Post's wife because she's jealous of her. I'm getting just a whole entanglement going on here. And help me out in the comments. If I interpret something wrong, please help me out. The next track, already the self-titled track on the album, The Tortured Poets Department. Track number 2.
You left your typewriter at my apartment, straight from the Tortured Poets Department. I think some things I never say, like who uses typewriters anyway, but
Right? Like, who's using a typewriter nowadays? That reminds me of that funny ass video of that kid in the college class that uses the typewriter and the moment he goes to space, ding! Oh, typewriters are so goofy to me, but this production already feels different than the last one. The last one was definitely darker and bittersweet. This one feels a little more whimsical and okay. So Jack Antonoff produced this. I've been researching Jack lately. I've been watching some videos on YouTube. I watched him talk about the construction of Short and Sweet with Sabrina Carpenter. Listening to that guy talk about music is such a joy. He's a genius.
you're in self-sabotage mode, throwing spikes down on the road. But I've seen this episode and still love the show. Who else decodes you? And who idiots.
Hold on, who is Dylan Thomas? I swear I know that name. Aren't they like a really bad person? Dylan Thomas, Patti Smith. Who are they? Let's see. Dylan Thomas and Patti Smith are both famous writers who are mentioned in Taylor Swift's album, The Tortured Poets Department. Thomas was a Welsh poet, while Smith is an American poet, singer, songwriter, and artist. Dylan Thomas is a Welsh poet who died in 1953 at the age of 39. That's so young. Known for his poems, Do Not Go Gentle into the Night, Under Milkwood, and The Death Shall Have No Dominion. Okay. And then Patti Smith, an American poet, singer, songwriter, and artist, known for the 1978 song Because the Night, which she co-wrote with Bruce Springsteen. No shit. Won the National Book Award for Nonfiction for her 2010 memoir, Just Kids, and lived at the Chelsea Hotel in New York City. And Dylan Thomas died at the Chelsea Hotel in New York City. Okay, so there's the connection to the Chelsea Hotel right there.
Who's gonna hold you like me? Nobody. No fucking body.
Oh, she cussed?
Nobody.
Does she cuss a lot in her music? I swear I've never heard a Taylor Swift song with her cussing in it.
You smoked then 8, 7 bars of chocolate. We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
Hold up, what? You smoked and ate 7 bars of chocolate, high as hell off that Zaza, and just having a good time. Sounds fun. We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist. I actually somewhat agree. Charlie Puth is another one that's extremely talented, and he's behind a lot of records that you aren't even aware of. So that's a note to like look at the production credits more often, the music that you're listening to. Okay.
At your head, you fall asleep like a tattooed golden retriever.
Wait, what?
But you awaken with dread, pounding nails in your head.
Did she just say they have golden retriever energy? That's usually like a lot of people say I have golden retriever energy because I'm so happy-go-lucky. Whatever, they're awesome. Dogs are the best.
But I've read this one where you come undone. I chose this cyclone with you. And who's gonna hold you like me? Who's gonna hold you? And who's
It's very
gonna
synth heavy.
Chelsea Hotel, we're modern idiots, and who's gonna hold you like me?
I'm really digging the production, y'all. I love whimsical music. 80s synth wave. Gonna hold you, gonna know you, gonna troll you. You need someone to troll you.
Up with me, but you told Lucy you'd kill yourself if I ever leave. And I had said that to Jack about you, so I felt seen. Everyone we know understands why it's meant to be.
Who is Jack? Who is Jack that Taylor Swift is singing about? Should I look that up? Who is Jack that Taylor sings about? Oh, duh, Jack Antonoff. Jeez, my bad.
'Cause we're crazy. So tell me, who else is gonna know me? At dinner, you take my ring off my middle finger and put it on the one. People put wedding ring.
At dinner, you take my ring off my middle finger and put it on the one.
And that's the closest I've come to my heart exploding. Who's gonna hold you? Me. Who's gonna know you? Me. And you're not Dylan Thomas, I'm not Patti Smith. This ain't the Chelsea Hotel. We're too
feel like there's like even deeper meaning than what I'm trying to think of with the whole Dylan Thomas and Patti Smith thing. So obviously I just looked up that Dylan Thomas died there at the hotel, and then Patti Smith lived there at the hotel. So it's just kind of like I'm living, you're dead kind of thing. Am I thinking too much into that? I'm a very energetic person naturally, so it's nice to have slower, calming music. Love me some synth. I love 80s music. This song, the theme of what I'm getting here was that who's gonna love you like I do, pretty much, right? Who can decode you? Who can hold you like I do? Who control you like I do? Who control you like I do and you can take it? That's what I'm getting. And like I was saying, I don't need like crazy produced music to make me enjoy music. I'm already a very energetic person naturally, so I love some calm, whimsical music and like just working out. Like working out, I can work out to some Usher, to some R&B and be just as locked in if I was listening to like Chop Suey or something. Next track. My boy only breaks his favorite toys.
Again. The voices in his head called the rain to end our days of wild. The sickest army doll purchased at the mall. Rivulets to send my plastic smile.
The sickest army doll purchased at the mall. Rivulets to send my plastic smile. What are rivulets? Like rivets? Is that what? What is a rivulet? A very small stream. Sweat ran in rivulets down his back. Okay, Taylor Swift, you're a little too smart.
But you should have seen him when he first got me. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Oh, I'm queen of sand castles he destroys. Is it bit too right? Puzzle pieces in the dead of night. I should've known it was a matter of time.
She has the most unique cadence I think I've heard yet.
There was a litany of reasons why we
Litany means man.
for keeps this time. I know I'm just repeating myself. Put me back on my shelf. First, pull the string and I'll tell you that he runs because he loves me. He loves me.
Ooh, does she just compare herself to like a toy? Think of like the Woody Toy Story toys where you pull the string on the back of him and they say something.
Cause you shouldn't seen him when he first saw me.
So she's her. Wow. That's so common. I know so many people like that where for whatever reason we build things up and then we break them down. Like one of my favorite Mac lyrics is, why do I have to build something so beautiful just to tear it all down? That happens so much, and usually that comes with just not having some kind of stability in your life, whether they're going through a lot of stress with family members or other people, or some people are just shitty. So
Once I fix me, he's gonna miss me.
oh, Oh, how many times have you felt that? You feel like the moment like you got broke up with, or you feel like you got ghosted or left behind, and you feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna fix myself. I'm gonna get ripped. I'm gonna have 6-pack abs. I'm gonna be healthy, and they're gonna be so sad that I'm gone. It usually doesn't work out. Usually, once that person moved on, their mind's moved on, and for you to like come back to them like that, now they have this like this control over you, if that makes sense. This is gonna be a long reaction, I think. Again, y'all will have to let me know if I get interpretations wrong, but that just felt like a song about self-destruction and how easy it is to self-destruct. And the dude is her boy only breaks his favorite toys. He only hurts her. He only says nasty things to her. He only breaks her heart. He only plays with her when he wants to play with her. Just kind of messed up. I don't want y'all to ever think you need to be with somebody like that. Next track, Down Bad. How many of y'all are down bad right now? Leave a message in the comments. I certainly am. Just kidding.
Did you really beat me up?
Whoa. Is this produced by Jack? Did Jack produce this entire album? I have a feeling he probably did. The woes back there.
A cloud of sparkling dust, just to do experiments on. Tell me I was the chosen one. Showed me that this world is bigger than us. Then sent me back where I came from. For a moment I knew cosmic love. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him.
That right there is what I usually hear of whenever people are talking shit about Taylor Swift. For whatever reason, they always say that her music comes out as teenage petulance. As she talks, all she does is talk shit about her ex-boyfriends or whatever. It's like, so what? Don't consume the art then. If you don't like an artist, don't listen to their music. Get the hate out your damn heart, people.
I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood. Staring at the sky, come back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us. I might just not get up, I might stay down bad.
Depression's hard,
Fuck it if I
man.
can't have him. Down bad. Fuck it if I can't have him. Did you take all my
I think that's self-explanatory. I don't have to explain that. She's obviously down bad because she can't have him.
old clothes just to leave me here naked and alone in a field in my same old town that somehow seems so hollow now. They'll say I'm nuts if I talk about the existence of you. For a moment I was heaven struck. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him. I might just die, it would make no difference. Down.
Y'all were not kidding. Like, I can feel these lyrics when she says, where's it at? They'll say I'm nuts if I talk about the existence of you. For a moment, I was heaven struck. Now I'm down bad, crying at the gym. So, kind of just explaining the ebbs and flows of life. Like, nobody's life goes like this, y'all. Our lives go on trajectories like this, more of like a roller coaster than anything else. That's why there's Life is a highway, life is a roller coaster. There's so many different comparisons to that because it's not just a straight uphill climb or downhill walk. It is a winding road that is unpredictable sometimes.
Waking up in blood,
Most of the
staring
time.
at the sky, come back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us. I might just not get up, I might stay down bad. Like I lost my twin. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down bad, waving at the ship. Fuck it if I can't have him. I loved your hostile takeovers, encounters closer and closer. All your indecent exposures. How dare you say that it's? I'll build you a fort on some planet where they can all understand it. How dare you think it's romantic, leaving me safe and stranded?
I'll build you a fort on some planet where they can all understand it. How dare you think it's romantic, leaving me safe and stranded?
Fuck it, I was in love. So fuck you if I can't have us.
Damn, Jack. I really need to listen to more music that Jack produced because this dude is a wizard. Do you hear those cosmic celestial sounds in there? He hit it on the tee for this song.
'Cause fuck it, I was in love. Now I'm down bad,
Hit the nail on the head, Jack.
Everything comes out, teenage petulance. Fuck it if I can't have him. I might just die, it would make no difference. Down bad, waking up in blood. Staring at the sky, come back and pick me up. Fuck it if I can't have us.
So the only thing I don't understand is why she's waking up in blood unless she's like self-harming or something.
Might just not get up, I might stay down bad. Like I lost my twin. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down bad, leaving.
Ah, my life is over. I can't have
If I
him.
can't have him.
That's where like the teenage petulance.
Like I lost my twin. Fuck it if I can't have him. Down bad, waving at the ship. Fuck it if I can't have him.
This outro's gonna be nice. I feel like I'm on the International Space Station. Hell yeah. Like I said, I need to listen to more Jack Antonoff. That dude is a damn wizard on Pro Tools and whatever else he uses. He is some special musical savant, man. I love those spacey cosmic sounds to go with the song. It just fit perfectly, especially how I'm pretty sure it was at the beginning of the song where she was talking about like being abducted pretty much, right? Did you really beam me up in a cloud of sparkling dust just to do experiments on me, tell me I was the chosen one? So yeah, it felt kind of like an alien, felt like very cosmic. Next track is called So Long, London. Dude, this is 80s as hell. The synths on this. I like it a lot. Reminds me of the Sega Genesis.
My mind, fairy lights through the mist. I kept calm and carried the weight of the rift. Pulled him in tighter each time he was drifting away. My spine split from carrying us up the hill. Wet through my clothes, weary bones caught the chill. I stopped trying to make him laugh, stopped trying to drill the safe. Thinking, how much sad did you think I had, did you?
That bass pedal is very easy to nod along to.
Think I had in me, oh, the tragedy, so long, London, you'll find someone. I didn't opt dropped in to be your odd man out. I found at the club she's heard great things about. I left all I knew, you left me at the house by the heath. I stopped CPR, after all it's no use. The spirit was gone, we would never come to. And I'm pissed off you let me give you all that youth for free. For so long, London stitches undone, two graves, one gun. I'll find someone.
I'm lost. What exactly is going on here? I'm actually Googling the meaning of this song just because it feels like she's talking about somebody and not a city. Like, I feel like she is not talking about the city London, but is actually talking about the city. So let me check out this Reddit post. The first line of So Long London is genius. The first line of So Long London is absolute genius. Taylor says, I saw in my mind fairy lights through the mist. Fairy lights are also known as will-o'-wisp, which are common in many different cultures' folklore, but are more often associated with American or Celtic British folklore. In Welsh folklore, they're known as fairy fires. These are ghost lights, orbs of light seen in darkness, often in swamps. My goodness, dude. The line also reminds me of Cornelia Street. That song loves the image of the street lights pointing in an arrow. Since in New York, the streets are straight and the lights converge at the horizon. In London, everything is covered by fog, so street lights look like will-o'-wisps. Okay.
And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. My white knuckle dying grip, holding tight to your quiet resentment. And my friend said it isn't right to be scared every day of a love affair.
Sounds like a toxic relationship.
Every breath feels like rarest air when you're not sure if he wants to be there. So how much sad did you think I had? Did you think I had in me? How much tragedy? Just how low did you think I'd go for? I'd self-implode.
The beat's building up. I feel like something's about to happen.
Have to go be free. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. And
Holy shit. I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your you sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. So every time he was having a terrible time, he took it out on her, right?
I'm just getting color back into my face. I'm just mad as hell 'cause I loved this place for so long. London had a good run, a moment of war sighs, but I'm not the one.
Right there is why it makes me feel like it's about someone. Does she have like a British boyfriend that this could have been about? I'm like so lost, man. Wait, is the song about Joe? Who's Joe? In 2019, Taylor Swift released the upbeat pop song London Boy. 5 years later, she's saying so long to the city with her new song, So Long London. Both London Boy and So Long London are the fifth songs of their respected albums, Lover and the Torture Post Apartment. London Boy was widely received as an ode to her then boyfriend, Joe Alwyn. She and her English actor split in the spring of 2023. After 6 years together, who is Joe Alwyn? I have no idea who that is. This guy. Okay. Joe Alwyn is an English actor and songwriter born in Tunbridge Wells, Kent. He developed interest in acting. Okay. Oh, he's in The Brutalist. I haven't watched that yet. Okay, so we got some information at least. This song seems to be about her ex-boyfriend Joe, which would make sense. He's from London. She's saying goodbye to London. They had a song that was she had a song that was about him before on another album. They're both on track number 5, so I think we have solved the mystery.
So long, London, stitches undone, two graves, one gone. You'll find someone.
Nice. So I will say the production on some of these songs is very similar. Obviously, it's going to happen because Jack has a specific style. He has a sound, but this song right here sounds like she's moving on. She's moving on from Joe, is what I think. We just solved that mystery, being that she made the old song on track 5 and this song being on track 5. I feel like that's just a little cute little Easter egg that artists like to do, and I would not put that past Taylor Swift to do something like that as well, just because she seems to be very intelligent and witty and able to do fun stuff like that. So very cool. I like to hear good stories about people moving on. Sounds like she really loved her time there, and that it's bittersweet that she's gone and that she doesn't live there anymore, but that she's happy about moving on and getting away from someone that is toxic and not right for her or each other. 2 graves, 1 gun. Next track, But Daddy, I Love Him. I do know that she dates Travis Kelce now. I'm a huge football fan. I actually grew up not that far away from Travis. I've been cheering on for a really long time. To see him dating her, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. That just makes me feel like the world is very small. That Travis Kelce, someone that's from a town not very far, well, he's literally like 20 minutes from me, is able to date and possibly marry a superstar in Taylor Swift. That gives me inspiration to get my Beyonce.
Forget how the West was won. I forget if this was ever fun. I just learned these people only raise you to cage you. Sarah's in
Whoa, hold on. I forget how the West was won. I forget if this was ever fun. I just learned these people only raise you to cage you. Good Lord, if that is not true. The wealthy, the extreme wealthy, the 0.000 0.000.00, the 0.001 percenters, those guys are the ones that are planning the world. They're the ones that are twiddling their thumbs, thinking about how they're going to create and manipulate the world, whereas we're thinking about what we're going to eat day to day and how we're going to survive the next day.
in the Sunday
Uncomfortable
best,
truth.
clutching their pearls, sighing what a mess. I just learned these people try and save you, 'cause they hate you.
That is so true. Again, as someone that grew up in the Catholic Church, and as someone that we would be in the church, they pass around. Think of like they pass around that basket you're supposed to put like a donation, $1 in. I would watch people do that, and then we would leave, go outside, and you would hear the Bettys and the Joes and whoever talking mess about each other in there. It's like you were just inside this building talking about how we need to stick together and be together and about community and whatever, and then you're out here talking shit. It's so hypocritical. It's why I don't practice it anymore. No disrespect to any of y'all that do, because I know that it is good. It is net positive, but there are just too many bad actors for me.
Too high
I don't know if that's even what she's talking about.
for a simple girl to rise above it. They slammed the door on my whole world. The one thing I wanted. Now I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming, but daddy, I love him. I'm having this baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your face. tucked into a woven braid. Growing up precocious.
Sound like a preacher's daughter, a pastor's daughter. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want. Dutiful daughter, all my plans were laid. That's why dutiful daughter. It's usually I usually think of like a pastor's daughter, a church girl kind of thing. I don't,
Sometimes me.
help me, y'all. Remember, help me.
Growing up at all, he was chaos, he was revelry. Bedroom eyes like a remedy. Soon enough, the elders had convened down at the city hall. Stay away from her. The saboteurs protested too much. Lord knows the words we never heard. Just screeching tires of true love. And I'm running with my dress unbuttoned, screaming but
I like how it picks up.
Baby, no I'm not, but you should see your faces. I'm telling to floor through the fences. No, I'm not coming to my senses. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want.
She's in love. She loves this person and does not want to be told
Tell
otherwise.
you something right now. I'd rather burn my whole life down
Damn.
than listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning. I'll tell you something about my good name. It's mine alone to disgrace. I don't cater to all these vipers dressed in empath's clothing.
There is the damn truth. All you fake empaths out there that have not experienced anything and just say that you're an empath, but you really don't be feeling anything. But this right here, then listen to one more second of all this bitching and moaning. I love that. Basically throwing it back in their face because think of all the misogynistic men that are always going to say something like, oh, you need to stop all your bitching and moaning, blah, blah, blah. Like the whole boys will be boys type thing. We're putting an end to that, baby. We are moving on from those type of characteristics. You will not talk to someone like that anymore.
Save the most judgmental creeps who say they want what's best for me. Sanctimoniously performing soliloquies I'll never see. Thinking it
Hold up, I need to look up soliloquy again. I'm pretty sure it's just a song, isn't it? Soliloquy. A soliloquy is an act of speaking one's thoughts aloud when by oneself or regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in a play. Okay, yep.
can change the beat of my heart when he touches me and counteract the chemistry and undo the destiny. You ain't gotta pray for me. In my wild boy and all this wild joy.
Production's genius, y'all.
One is great for me. Then it's just white noise, and it's just my choice. There's a lot of people in town that I bestow upon my fakest smiles. Scandal does funny things to pride, but brings lovers closer. We came back when they heat that down. Went to my parents and they came around. All the wine moms are still holding out, but fuck 'em, it's so.
The wine moms. She is calling everybody out, and I'm here for it. The wine moms are usually, you could kind of synonymous with like Karens. They're always in people's business. They're just drinking their wine, eating bonbons, and talking shit, like projecting their insecurities on them. I'm sure she gets that a lot.
Dancing in my dress in the sun, and even my daddy just loves it. Mom is lady, and oh my God, you should see your face this time. Doesn't it give some perspective? I know you can't come to the wedding. I know he's crazy, but he's the one I want. I'll tell you something right now. You ain't gotta
That's how I feel about when personalities are gone, when we take away like autonomy and choices and stuff like that. I feel like everything just turns gray when everyone's trying to be like each other. I like how she said he was chaos, he was revelry. If all you want is gray from me, then it's just white noise. It's my choice. So she's not even hearing that shit. It's all. She's trolling. But daddy, I love him. I'm having his baby. No, I'm not, but you should see your faces. That's hilarious. So I mentioned earlier that the production on this was genius, mainly because whenever it gets to these climax parts where she starts singing her self-love for her, you start feeling the beat build up and it gets stronger and more powerful. I like that a lot. Next track, fresh out the slammer. A little country twang on that guitar.
Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you. Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be too. Fresh out the slammer, another summer, taking cover, rolling thunder. He don't understand me.
Whoa, this feels like a straight up country song. Very different to the other ones.
Splintered back in winter, silent dinners, bitter. He was with her in dreams.
Sheesh, he's dreaming of her.
Gray and blue and fights and tunnels, handcuffed to the spell I was under. For just 1 hour of sunshine, years of labor, locks and ceilings, in the shade of how he was feeling. But it's gonna be alright, I did my time. Now, pretty baby, I'm running back home to you.
I haven't said anything about her vocals yet. I really like that whisper tone that she hits there.
Fresh out the slammer, I know who my first call will be too.
Travis Kelce.
Fresh out the slammer, camera flashes, welcome bashes, get the matches, toss the ashes.
Okay. Okay, Billy Shakespeare, fresh out the slammer, camera flashes, welcome bashes, welcome home parties, get the matches, toss the ashes. So we're getting the matches to light the cake. Toss the ashes, toss the ashes off the ledge. Oh, somebody's ashes on the ledge.
As I said in my letters, now that I know better, I will never lose my baby again. My friends tried, but I wouldn't hear it. Watch me daily disappearing for just one glimpse of his smile. All those nights he kept me going, swirled you into all of my poems. Now we're at the starting line, I did my time. Now, pretty baby, I'm running to the house. We still wait up in that porch
Beat change.
like leaves. To the one who says I'm the girl of his American dreams.
So far, this album and so far what I'm getting from Taylor Swift is she's very vulnerable. She's not afraid to share anything, is what it seems like. It almost feels like we're reading pages out of her personal diary, and maybe that's what the theme of Torture Post Department would be like, because she's writing poems, she's being poetic. I guess I should understand that just from the title of the album.
And no matter what I've done, it wouldn't matter anyway. Baby, ain't no way I'm gonna screw up now that I know what's at stake here. At the park where we used to sit on children's swings, wearing imaginary rings.
Damn.
But it's gonna be alright, I did my time.
Yeah, I don't think that song really needs broken down. I feel like it was like reading a page right out of her diary. It was self-explanatory, and she painted a beautiful picture for us. Not exactly beautiful, but she painted a picture, a very vivid picture for us. Her words are very descriptive. Next track.
You can beat the heat if you beat.
Next track is called Florida with 3 exclamation points featuring Florence and the Machine. I haven't heard Florence and the Machine in a long time. Remember, the dog days are over. The dog days.
The charges
So
too.
good.
They said I was a cheat. I guess it must be true. And my friends all smell like weed or little babies. And the city reeks of driving myself crazy.
So her friends are either smoking, getting high all day, or they're hanging out with their babies. So they smell like weed or they smell like babies. Okay.
Little did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in. So you work your life away just to pay for a timeshare down in Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida, those white sand beaches, and one of the best and the last Hooters I've ever been to. Probably like 10 years ago.
One hell of a drug, Florida.
It is. Florida's wild.
The hurricane with my name when it came. I got drunk and I did.
Oh, that's Florence. For a second, I was like, damn, Taylor, your voice just changed completely.
We barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. Well, me and my ghost, we had a hell of a time. Yes, I'm haunted, but I'm feeling just fine. All my girls got their lace and their crimes, and your cheating husband disappeared. Well, no one asks any questions here. So I did my best to lay to rest all of the bodies that have ever been on my body, and in my mind they sink into the swamp.
Oh, her voice is so damn gorgeous. That little vibrato that she has on her voice, something about that is just super special. She has like a real rich, thick voice, man.
Is that a bad thing to say in a song?
Or light, I didn't mean to say thick, light.
You know you're hungry, only the time you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas. Florida is one hell of a drug. Florida, can I use you? Oh, I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I've got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. At least the dolls are beautiful, fuck me out, Florida. I need to forget, so take me to Florida. I got some regrets, I'll bury them in Florida. Tell me I'm despicable, say it's unforgivable. What a crash, what a rush, fuck me out, Florida. It's one hell of a drug.
Hold on, I need to look up. Is Florence and the Machine from Florida? Where are they from, y'all? Florence and the Machine is an English indie rock band formed in London, actually. Have nothing to do with Florida. Okay.
It's one hell of a drug. Love loves me like this, and I want to exist. So take me to Florida. Did you know your home's really only a town you're just a guest in. So you work your life
It's
away
building.
just
It's
to
getting
pay
epic.
for a timeshare down in Dustin. Little did you know your home's really only the town you'll get arrested. So you pack your life away just to wait out the shitstorm back in Texas, Florida. It's one hell of a trip.
That does seem so true. Like, why do Texans and Florida and Floridians, why do they swap? I feel like Texans escape Texas to move to Florida, and Floridians escape Florida to get to Texas. And same with California. California goes to both. So what is going on there? But I do know Florida is crazy. It is like a drug. We think of like Florida, man. We think of all the crazy things in the news that happen. Unfortunately, we think about the hurricanes, the natural disasters is there. Florida is just a wild ass place.
Florida, can I use you? Florida is one hell of a drug. Florida, go and fuck me up.
There's no place I vacation to more than Florida. That place is wild. Next track, Guilty as Sin. I don't even know how far we're even into this album. We have a while.
Nile, he sent me downtown lights. I hadn't heard it in a while. My boredom's bone deep. This cage was once just fine. Am I allowed to cry? I dream of cracking locks, throwing my life to the wolves or the ocean rocks, crashing into him tonight. He's a paradox. I'm seeing visions. Am I bad or mad or wise? What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind? I'm slipping, falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die. I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top lip kiss, how I long for our tryst.
Sounds like she is imagining all of this. She's daydreaming about it. I keep recalling things we never did. Messy top lip kiss.
Without
Excellent.
ever touching his skin, how can I be guilty as sin? I keep these longings locked in lowercase inside a vault. Someone told me there's no such thing.
I like how witty she is. I keep these longings locked in lowercase inside a vault. So instead of them being in capitals, you know, where we'd be screaming, they're trapped inside that vault as like whispers. They're not loud. There's no risk of them getting out.
These bad thoughts, only your actions talk. These fatal
Agree.
fantasies, giving way to labored breath, taking all
Actions speak
of
louder
me.
than words.
You've already done it in my head. If it's make believe, why does it feel like a vow we'll both uphold somehow? What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
That would mean you're delusional.
Falling back into the hedge maze. Oh, what a way to die. My bedsheets are replaced. I screamed his name, building up like waves, crashing over my grave. Without ever touching his skin, how can I be guilty as sin?
Damn.
What if I roll the stone away?
She's got guilty conscience.
They're gonna crucify me anyway. What if the way you hold me is actually what's holy? If long-suffering propriety is what they want from me, they don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly. I choose you and me religiously. if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
Oh, hold up. We are rolling back. I really liked that. I liked how the beat dropped and then it came back in.
They don't know how you've haunted me so stunningly. I choose you.
This is gorgeous right here.
Religiously.
Beat drop.
What if he's written mine on my upper thigh, only in my mind?
Sick. You can hear the vocal backing on that. Jack is known to put like 6 layers of vocal tracks on with his artists just to give that extra texture on it. It feels so angelic or like godly. You know?
Slipping, falling back into the headspace. Oh, what a way to die. I keep recalling things we never did. Messy talk, lip kiss.
Love those.
Without ever touching his skin, how can I be guilty as sin? He sent me downtown lights. I hadn't heard it in a while. Am I allowed to cry?
Yes, you are, Taylor. Everyone's allowed to cry. Next track. Who's afraid of little old me?
The who's who of who's that is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You don't get to tell me about sad. If you wanted me dead, you should have just said. Nothing makes me feel more alive. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me? You should be.
Hey, who is afraid of little old me? Let me read some of these lyrics, though. I feel like I missed something. The who's who of who's that is poised for the attack, but my bare hands paved their paths. You don't get to tell me about sad. If you wanted me dead, you should have just said. Nothing makes me feel more alive, so I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me? Damn, she sounds powerful. I'm picturing like Wanda. Wanda, obviously, Scarlet Witch, just like floating down the street like that. That's kind of a scary image. Very descriptive, though. I love that I can see that. I love music, y'all.
The scandal was contained. The bullet had just grazed. At all costs, keep your good name. You don't get to tell me you feel bad. Is it a wonder I broke? Let's hear one more joke. Then we could all just laugh until I cry. So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me?
We need a music video for this one. I'm picturing this scene.
I was
Fuck, kick
tame,
ass.
I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be, 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 you should be. So tell me everything is not about me, but what if it is? say they didn't do it to hurt me, but what if they did? I wanna snarl and show you just how disturbed this has made me. You wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me.
Damn.
So all you kids can sneak into my house with all the cobwebs. I'm always drunk on my own tears. Isn't that what they all said? That I'll sue you if you step on my lawn. That I'm fearsome and I'm wretched and I'm wrong. Put narcotics into all of my songs, and that's why you
Hell
still
yeah.
singing along.
Call them haters out, Taylor, and get their hate out their freaking heart. She's saying, put narcotics into all my songs. So trying to say that her songs are all Debbie Downers, and that's why. But she's like, and that's why you're still singing along, though? Like, you talk shit, but you're still listening.
So I leap from the gallows and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream. Who's afraid of little old me? I was tame, I was gentle till the circus life made me mean. Don't you worry, folks, we took out all her teeth. Who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be, you should be, you should be. 'Cause you lured me, and you hurt me, and you taught me. You caged me, and then you called me crazy. I am what I am 'cause you trained me.
Ooh-wee. Because you lured me and you hurt me and you taught me, you caged me. So you lured me, you hurt me, and you taught me. You lured me, so maybe with their attraction, whatever it may be, and you hurt me. Probably were gaslighting and being abusive, and you taught me, you caged me, and then you called me crazy. I am what I am because you trained me. So she's there, she's the way she is because of what they did.
So who's afraid of me? Who's afraid of little old me?
You should be.
Who's afraid of little old me?
I like that. Again, her music is coming off, especially this album, is coming off very powerful, very strong-willed, and very much so self-lovable, which I am a preacher of. I preach self-love every single video, it seems like. Don't let anyone shit on you. Live your life how you want to live. I can fix him. Parentheses. No, really, I can.
The smoke cloud billows out his mouth like a freight train through a small town. The jokes that he told across the bar were revolting and far too loud. They shake their heads saying, God help her, when I tell him he's my man. But your good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger. I can fix him, no, really I can. And only I can.
That right there explains a lot. That feeling that, oh, I can do it. I can change them. It's me. I can do it. We all have been through that, I'm sure, where you feel like you could change a girl or a guy that you're interested in. Why would you even want to do that? Why would you want to change somebody when there's somebody out there living as themselves that would be perfect for you, that you would love and would love you back most likely. Why do we have to try to change people?
The dopamine races through his brain on a 6-lane Texas highway. His hand so callous from his pistol softly traces hearts on my face. And I could see it from a mile away, a perfect case for my certain skill set. He had a halo of the highest grade, he just hadn't met me yet. They shake their heads saying God help her when I tell them he's my man. But your good Lord doesn't need to lift a finger, I can fix him, no, really I can.
That dark guitar makes me feel like this is like a outlaw country song.
And only I can. Good boy, that's right. Come close, I'll show you heaven if you'll be an angel. All night, trust me, I can handle me a dangerous man. No, really, I can.
She can handle a dangerous man, eh?
They shook their heads saying God help her when I told them he's
Careful what you wish for.
But your good Lord didn't need to lift a finger, I can fix him, no, really I can. No, really I can. Whoa, maybe I can't.
The realization at the end, that's awesome. LOML, I'm guessing that's love of my life. Ooh, a new producer, Aaron Dresner. Hold on, that name sounds familiar. Who is Aaron Dresner? I feel like they've produced other people's that I know. Who is Aaron Dresner? Aaron Brooking Dresner is an American musician. He is best known as a founding member of the rock band The National, with whom he has recorded 9 studio albums, a co-founder of the indie rock duo. Cut it off. Who's the indie rock duo? Oh, Big Red Machine. Okay, so I have heard of this guy. Oh, he's from Cincinnati, too. Okie dokie, fellow Ohio boy. Love pianos.
Who's gonna stop us from waltzing back into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway, we embroidered the memories of the time I was away. Stitching, we were just kids, babe. I said I don't mind, it takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed. I felt a glow like this, never before and never since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married, still alive, killing time at the cemetery, never quite buried in your suit and tie. In the nick of time, you low down boy, you stand up guy, you Holy Ghost, you told me I'm the love of your life. You said I'm the love of your life.
Whew. This one's tugging on my heartstrings a bit, y'all.
About 1,000,000 times. Who's gonna tell me the truth when you blew in with the winds of fate and told me I reformed you when your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes? Well, you took me to hell too, and all at once the ink bleeds. A con man sells quick scheme, but I felt a hole like this.
I just have to stop and say that is so true. Like, think of all the phonies out there that sell all these get rich quick, get fit quick, find love quick. These guys that pretend to be like dating coaches and whatnot that are just regurgitating the most toxic red pill talking points, dude. Ugh.
Never before and ever since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. What we thought was for all time was momentary. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried. You cinephile in black and white. All those plot twists and dynamite.
Those that don't know what a cinephile is, that just means they love movies. It has nothing to do with the other file that is probably on your mind. So they like black and white movies.
Just steal your girl, then make her cry. You said I'm the love of your life. You shit talked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they secondhand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed? Cause something counterfeit's dead. It was legendary. It was momentary. It was unnecessary. Should've let it stay buried. Oh, what a valiant roar. What a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion.
Damn.
I'm combing through the braids of lies. I'll never leave.
Jeez, this dude is a phony or a person.
Never mind, our field of dreams engulfed in fire. Your arsons match your somber eyes, and I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life.
Damn. That just hit harder. You're the loss of my life. Be like that, man. I don't think I can even explain what's going through my mind right now without bursting. Okay. Shout out to everyone that's lost someone very important in their life. Or is losing them. Oh, we need a deep breath after that one. That was heavy. Oh my gosh. The loss of my life had me thinking it was the love of your life the whole time. Oh, that's great writing right there. That is good writing, man. That is good fucking writing. I hate that people hate on this girl. I am like witnessing with my own two eyes that this is fantastic writing. All the crap I see on Twitter is just so dumb, man. Just people are just so much hate in their heart, but how can you hate on that? That was so beautiful. Ugh, next track. I can do it with a broken heart.
I can read your mind. She's having the time of her life. There in her glittering prime, the lights refract. Sequin stars off her silhouette every night. I can show you lies. Cause I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my shit. They said, babe, you gotta fake it till you make it. And I did. Lights, camera, bitch, smile. Even when you wanna die. He said he loved me all his life, but that life was too short. Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my marks. Cause do it with a broken heart.
Oh!
I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday. Every day. I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me.
Come on, we're getting some upbeat. Let's go, let's dance.
Like to play.
That's it.
I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art. You know you're good when you can't even do it. With a broken heart, I can hold.
That's true. If you can function with a broken heart, you are special.
I've been doing it since he left. I keep finding his things in drawers, crucial evidence I didn't imagine the whole thing. I'm sure I can pass this test.
I've been doing this since he left. I keep finding his things in drawers. Crucial evidence I didn't imagine the whole thing. I'm sure I can pass this test.
Cause I'm a real tough kid, I can handle my shit. They said, baby, gotta fake it till you make it, and I did. Lights, camera, bitch, smile, Insta letters for miles. He said he loved me for all time, but that time was quite short. Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm winning, I was hitting my marks. Cause I can do it with a broken heart. I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday.
I'm saving this one.
Every day. I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me.
I saved it because I feel like it is such a good reminder. Like, there is so much trouble, there's so much distress going on constantly, but I mean, we can push through it, we can get through it, right?
Like to play.
We're strong. Put things in perspective.
I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart.
Facts.
You know you're good when you can even do it.
It's hard to function properly with anything with a broken heart. It hurts.
You know you're good.
Beat switch is crazy.
Miserable. And nobody even knows.
I wonder if she's actually being honest there, like, because I'm miserable and nobody even knows. That could be truthful. We won't know. We only she knows what's on her heart.
Try and cover my job.
Try and comfort her job. I don't think there is any other Taylor Swifts out there.
Any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit. Who the fuck was that guy? You tried to buy some pills.
So there's obviously some very, very, very good writing on here, like very, very intelligent, but then some of it is very funny to me as well. Like, was any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah Witness suit. Who the fuck was that guy? That is funny to me. It's not like she's not trying to be Shakespeare 24/7. She is writing things that might just be relevant or might resonate with us or are just fun or might rhyme. It doesn't always have to be so serious. And I think that she's gotten herself, or she is on such a pedestal now where she's known. Like, many people have given her the moniker that she is the greatest writer of all time, right? Many people, many legends have given her that title. So it's very hard to uphold that then with your writing if you have like little lyrics like this. But if you are able to just like have fun and enjoy music, then it's not that big of a deal.
From a friend of friends of mine, they just ghosted you. Now you know what it feels like.
Ooh.
And I don't even want you back, I just want to know If rusting my sparkling summer was the goal, and I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? You hung me on your wall, stabbed me with your push pins, in public showed me off, then sank in stoned oblivion. 'Cause once your queen had come, you treat her like an also-ran. You didn't measure up.
Was that supposed to be an ulcer? It says you treat her like an also ran. Wait, you treat her like an or is that supposed to be a play on word? It could be an also. You treat her like an ulcer. You treat her like an also ran. So you treat her like an ulcer and you also ran. I don't know if that's a play on word or if Music Match just got the lyrics wrong.
Any measure of a man. And I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give?
Rusting their sparkling summer, meaning like they were having a fantastic summer and you had to put rust on it. I think it's
A message to the smallest man who ever lived. Were you sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified, and you'll confess why you did, and I'll say good riddance, 'cause it wasn't sexy once, it wasn't forbidden.
Oh, a little forbidden fruit makes it sweeter, huh, Taylor?
For your sins, instead I just died inside. And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You'll slide into inboxes and slip through the bars. You crashed my party and your rental car. You said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. You kicked out the stage lights, but
Hold on, what? You crashed my party and your rental car. You said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. You said normal girls were boring. Okay. So they said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. So is he trying to say that Taylor is boring, but she's trying to say that she's not boring? So it's hypocritical for you to leave because I'm not boring? I think I'm misreading that.
still performing, and in plain sight you hid, but you are what you did. And I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived.
So I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive you. Yeah, I'm gonna need help with that lyric there about you said normal girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. You kicked out the stage lights, but you were still performing. So stage lights meaning like shining the spotlight down onto Taylor, but they're still performing. So you're still here, you're still putting on your show, or the stage lights around them, and in plain sight you hid. Okay, so now they're hiding, but you are what you did. Yes, and I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived. Okay. I feel like I kind of understood. I still don't understand the boring part, though. It feels like that's her calling herself boring.
This happens
The Alchemy.
once every few lifetimes.
Hold up. I would just like to... I know what this means, but I would like to have the definition for you guys. So, The definition of alchemy: the medieval forerunner of chemistry, based on the supposed transformation of matter. It was concerned particularly with attempts to convert base metals into gold or to find a universal elixir. So think of like King Midas, I would say, like turning everything into gold, I guess, maybe. Uh, okay, here we go. The alchemy.
These chemicals hit me like white wine. What if I told you I'm back? The hospital was a drag, worst sleep that I ever had. I circled you on a map. I haven't come around in so long, but I'm coming back so strong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? Hey you,
Don't fight the chemistry, baby. Baby, I'm the one to beat because a sign on your heart said it's still reversed for me. So it's open. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy?
if I told you we're cool, that child's play back in school is forgiven under my
Is she
rule.
rapping?
I haven't come around in so long, but I'm making a comeback to where I belong. So when I touch down, call the amateurs and cut them from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? These blokes swarm the benches, we've been on a winning streak. He jokes that it's heroin, but this time with an E. Cause the sign on your heart said
Wow, these blokes warm the benches. We've been on a winning streak. He jokes that's heroin, but this time with an E. Heroin with an E would be heroin like a hero, correct? I think that's, or heroin with the E. Shit. Is heroin with the E the drug? Yes. No. Heroin with the E is a female hero. Man, see, I'm over here second guessing myself when I'm actually a very good speller. And then regular heroin is not with an E, okay? Oh my goodness.
it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? Shirts off and your friends lift you up over their heads. Beer sticking to the floor. Cheers chanted cause they said there was no chance. Trying to be the greatest in the league. Where's the trophy? He just comes running over to me. Touchdown, call the amateurs and cut him from the team. Ditch the clowns, get the crown, baby, I'm the one to be. Cause the sign on your heart said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? These blokes swarm the benches, we've been on a winning streak. He jokes that it's heroin, but this time with an E. Cause the sign on your heart
Hero.
said it's still reserved for me. Honestly, who are we to fight the alchemy? This happens once every few lifetimes. These chemicals hit me like white wine.
She gets drunk off of them. So the alchemy, I really like that. It's basically just like, why are we fighting it back? Why are we resisting this chemistry, right? Where are we at? We are on track 16. We're halfway there, y'all.
You look like Clara Bow in
Who's Clara
this
Bow?
light. Remarkable all your life. Did you know you'd be picked? Like
So this is Clara Bow. What is she known for? Clara Bow was an American actress who became a Hollywood star in the 1920s. She's considered one of the most influential female actresses of the silent film era. Bow's roles as a flapper and seductress in silent and talking films influenced America's women's fashion. That is awesome. Okay, shout out.
Like a rose. I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if it happened. Die if it happened to me. No one in my small town thought I'd see the lights of Manhattan.
Where is Taylor Swift from, actually? I have no idea. I thought she is from Nashville. That's not a small town. Where is Taylor Swift from? West Reading, PA. I had no idea. Damn, Taylor, you did not grow up that far from me. Okay, yeah, West Reading is tiny. What's the population there? West Reading is a borough in Berks County, Pennsylvania, United States, located next to the city of Reading. The population was 4,553 at the 2020 census. What? That's got to be one of those super rich, quaint towns, isn't it? Oh, my. Okay. West Reading.
Is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath of fresh air through smoke rings. Take the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling. You look like Stevie Nicks in 75. The hair and lips crowd.
Yo, we have to Google that real quick because Stevie Nicks, y'all, was a absolute baddie. My dad always tells me stories about growing up and seeing her and how everyone was in love with her during that time. But let's see. Let me find. Here's a good 1975 photo of her right here. There's a bunch of them. Here, look at this. Instagram. Beautiful. She is gorgeous. Okay, back to the show.
Goes wild at her fingertips. Half moonshine, a full eclipse. I'm not trying to exaggerate, but I think I might die if I made it. Die if I made it. No one in my small town thought I'd meet these suits in LA. They all wanna say this town is fake, but you're the real thing. Breath of fresh air
Thought I'd meet these suits in LA. They all want to say, this town is fake, but you're the real thing.
through smoke rings. Take the glory, give everything. Promise to be dazzling. The crown is stained, but you're the real queen. Flesh and blood amongst war machines.
They are gaslighting the hell out of her.
The new God we're worshiping. Promise to be dazzling. Beauty is a beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more. Only
That's
when
terrifying.
your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know it's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently.
I kind of agree with that. Only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know it's hell on earth to be heavenly. Or sorry, only when your girlish glow flickers just so do they let you know. And then it's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently. I agree with that. I feel like being nice, being kind, it's tough. It's much harder to be kind and nice and like patient than it is to like just be these evil, mean people that just shout insults and stuff. It takes a conscious effort every single day to be heavenly, is what I'm. is what I believe, and that's what I'm kind of understanding from this lyric. It's hell on earth to be heavenly, but that's the break, so like deal with it.
Taylor Swift in this light.
Whoa, that was weird hearing her say her own name.
Loving it, you've got. They don't come gently. You look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it, you've got edge. She never did the future's bright, dazzling.
Wow, full circle. So they're gaslighting her. They're telling her how special she is. You're the queen. You're beautiful. But oh, listen. Like everyone else is not like you. No one is like you. You're different. You're special. And then the next person comes around, right? And now they say, you look like Taylor Swift in this light. We're loving it. You've got edge she never did. So now they're saying Taylor's not that good. She didn't have the edge. She doesn't have the spunk like you. Like that's what these people do. They're like little leeches, man. They come over to these artists and they try to suck their life force out of them, meaning money. They come in to take 10%, and a lot of them do bare minimum. You have to be really lucky to find a very good agent. And also, I hate that LA gets a bad rap too because of Hollywood. Like there's more than just Hollywood and the actors and the people that are faking it out there. There's actual people. In which, by the way, shout out to California. My heart is with you. We're going to get you built back up. We are going to get your cities built back up. We are all Americans, and we need to support each other and love each other and get you built back up. And my heart goes out to you and everyone devastated. So bad. Next track, The Black Dog. And I just want to let you guys know I do have a Patreon, so all my videos go to Patreon first because I have to fight the copyright overlords that like to block every single video that I put up. So they go to my Patreon first, and then I post them onto YouTube. Everything I post on Patreon for the most part, except for movies and exclusive videos that I know cannot be put on YouTube, definitely all go on YouTube. So if you want to jump onto my Patreon, check out the catalog. I have over 300 videos on there. Tons and tons of different stuff all over the place, but it's a really good time. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Click the bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. But that's all I'm gonna ask of you today.
I am someone who, until recent events, you shared your secrets with. In your location, you forgot to turn it off. And so I watched as you walk into some bar called the Black Dog, and pierced new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn it off, and it hits me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young.
Starting line's a band.
This song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreaming. Old
Hell yeah.
habits die sweet.
Jack is the man.
I move through the world with the heart broken. My longings stay unspoken, and I may never open up the way I did for you. And all of those best laid plans, you said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him until I believed it too. And it kills me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the shower and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me Was it hazy for a
Sorry, but now I can't get the picture of Taylor Swift in the shower out of my mind. Schwing.
cruel fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it. Old habits die, scream. 6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Were you making fun of me with some esoteric joke? Now I wanna sell my house and set fire to all my clothes, and hire a priest to come and exorcise my demons.
So esoteric is just specifically for a specific set of people.
Even if I die, scream.
I have to look up some words.
And I hope you and I hope it's shady in the black dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the tragic fabric of our dreaming. 'Cause tail between your legs, you're leaving.
Building.
I still can't believe it, 'cause old habits die, scream.
So true. That's so true. A lot of times before we get rid of our old habits, some kind of breakdown or whatever happens. I think is what she's saying. Next track is called I'm Gonna Get You Back. All in one word.
Fly like a short skirt, the one that fits me like skin. Did your research, you knew the price going in. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can tell when somebody still wants me. Come clean, standing at the bar like something's funny, bubbly. Once you fix your face, I'm going in. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. You're mine. Small talk, big love, act like I don't care what you did. I'm an Aston Martin that you steered straight into the ditch, then ran and hid. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can take the upper hand and touch your body, flip the script and leave you like a dumb house party. Or I might just love you till the end. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna flip you off or pull you into the closet, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. I hear the whispers in your eyes, will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I can feel it coming, humming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something new. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too. Even if it's
This one's a little underwhelming. It feels like this one she's rhyming the rhyme words together, but I mean, sometimes you need a filler song. No disrespect to anybody that this is their favorite song.
But still wanna play the game. Told my friends I hate you, but I love you just the same. Pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna get you back. Hear the whispers in your eyes will make you wanna think twice. You'll find that you were never not mine. I'm gonna get you back.
That's the first one where I wasn't like super impressed with. It was a little underwhelming, but it wasn't a bad song by any means. It just seemed like filler. It seemed like something I would put on while doing the dishes, I guess. Next track, the Albatross.
Wise men once said.
The Albatross, I believe Albatross means like something that's supposed to be so big, but still, but actually contributes in a negative way, right? Let me see. Albatross definition: a very large oceanic bird related to the sheer waters. Okay, golf, another term for double eagle. Found many in southern oceans. I swear albatross means something else. Albatross, any of a family of a large webbed foot seabirds that have long, slender wings, are excellent gliders and include. Okay, what does it mean to be called an albatross? Here we go. The word albatross is sometimes used metaphorically to mean a psychological burden, most often associated with guilt or shame that feels like a curse. It's an allusion to Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Okay, so what I'm thinking of there, and this might go over a lot of y'all's head, but I am a huge fan of the Cleveland Browns. They signed Deshaun Watson, who is someone that has been accused of like 25 sexual assault counts of women, and they like to call him an albatross because he is someone that puts a psychological burden on the entire team. Like this team should be really good, but because we have this albatross over here that is such a distraction, such a negative thing, it brings us down. Now, it's the Cleveland Browns. They're always going to suck, but I digress. That's what I think of when I hear that word, though.
Are death to the candle rose by any other.
Random as hell, I know.
Name is a scandal, cautions issued. He stood shooting the messengers. They tried to warn him about her. Cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you. Wise men once said, one bad seed kills the garden.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. One bad seed kills the garden. It's like, just look at the workplace too. A lot of people like to call it the toxic pill. The moment someone starts talking shit about somebody else, it spreads, man. It's that little pill. Once you start ingesting that toxicity, it spreads like wildfire, and that would explain someone being an albatross.
Less temptress, one less dagger to sharpen, locked me up in towers, but I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross, she is here to destroy you. Devils that you know, raise worse hell than a stranger. She's the death you chose, you're in terrible danger. And the
They still do. There's still a lot of wise men that I know that will read fake news.
You couldn't conceive that you were sleeping soundly when they dragged you from your bed, and I tried to warn you about them. So I crossed my thoughtless heart.
Now it's her thoughtless
spread
heart.
my wings like a parachute. I'm the Albatross. I swept in at the rescue. The devil that you know looks now more like an angel. I'm the life you chose, and all this terrible danger. This terrible danger.
She's so good at misdirection or even just the plot coming back around and telling the full story. Now she's the Albatross. It's very good writing.
So cross your thoughtless heart. If she's the Albatross, she is here to destroy you.
I like that one. I'm really digging her writing, y'all. I like how it can come back around like that, like a comedian's writing, kind of.
Into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I.
Hold on, do those matter? Those names? Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. Is that some of her friends or just random people?
Just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools, and you saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like he would have bullied you in school, and you just
I read that. I was reading that wrong or heard that wrong. And you saw my bones out with somebody new. I was like thinking like an actual saw, but they saw with their own eyes.
watched it happen.
Come on.
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered.
This is Aaron Dresner as well.
You said some things that
Seems like Aaron does the slower songs and Jack does like all the meat.
just say you've always wondered. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more, and I couldn't watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains, and
I've been there so many times. Drug use is riddled throughout my family and friends, and man, it sucks, dude. You can't do anything about it. I see someone and I know instantly that they're on drugs. It is what it is, but it does suck, man. She said you turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more. Know that, man.
changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, all to outrun my desertion of you, and you just watched it. If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you wanna tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. If the glint in my eye traced the depths of your side on that passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, will that make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon? Like it never happened, could it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. It just didn't happen. So if you wanna break my cold, cold heart, say you loved me.
Man. feel like that song right there could be classified as country as well. There's very much country instrumentation on there. Next track, How Did It End? Focus camera. Very ethereal.
We hereby conduct this postmortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know. How did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance, what are the chances? Soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't
Her cadence is very different from anything I've listened to yet. It's at some points it's very talk singy. Like I do think that I feel like she's singing out of like her diary.
you hear they called it all off? One gasp and then how did it end?
Not every song is gonna be her belting notes and like dancing to it and whatever either. So I don't mean anything by that either. She's just able to her voice is able to manipulate like that. It's not easy to do. While sounding good still.
Once again with feeling how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. It's happening again. How did it end? I can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? Come one, come all. It's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends, but I still don't know. How did it end?
Next song, So High School. I feel like the last one's very self-explanatory, so I didn't have to break it down very much. Ooh, little punk rock guitar. Aaron Jesner again. Ooh, I really like that intro. Run it back. No, run the whole song back. I love this intro here. That distortion on the guitar. feels like pop punk.
Every time I look at you, I wanna find you in a crowd just to hide from you. And in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm thinking our fingers entwined, cheeks pink in the twinkling lights.
Okay.
Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time.
Cheeks, hold on. Cheeks pink in the twinkling lights. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. That is funny. So she is just on a high from smoking their funny ass jokes. Obviously, self-explanatory.
I'm watching American Pie.
One of my favorite movies.
On a Saturday night, your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stifle my sighs, 'cause
Okay, I thought she was gonna say Stifle, playing on the American Pie thing, but Stifle works as well with Stifler. So I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
Every time I look at you, but look at you.
Love that tune with the guitar.
Are you gonna marry, kiss, or kill me? It's just a game, but really, I'm betting on all three for us two. But my partner isn't that sweet. Then pull me to the backseat. No one's ever had
I like this.
not like you. Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle.
I love that. Truth, dare, spin the bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle. So, correct me if I'm wrong here, but that might be a little shout out to our boy Travis Kelce, who knows how to ball. He's a football player. He's fantastic. Many, myself included, call him the greatest, if not the second or third greatest tight end of all time, behind Rob Gronkowski and Tony Gonzalez. And then her, who is an intellect and a very intelligent person. She knows Aristotle. So that dynamic makes sense for their relationship. I don't know if maybe it's just a random thing, but that could sound like Travis and Taylor.
Full throttle, touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. It's true, swear, scouts, honor. You know what she wanted, and boy, you got her.
Touch me while your bros play.
Full throttle, you already know, babe.
I like this song a lot.
I feel like laughing in the middle of practice. Do that impression you did of your dad again. I'm hearing voices like a madman, and in the blink of a crinkling eye, I'm sinking our fingers entwined, cheeks pink in the
Oh man, the writing on this track is so good. Oh my god, her rhyme schemes, the words, the substance of the words. I like this a lot. This part here, do that impression you did of your dad again, is funny to me because I always do impressions of my dad, so relevant. Oh my gosh. Saving this, y'all. So high school. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. That is so damn good. Just think about us dudes love our video games, obviously, and think of high school, having LAN parties, hanging out with your friends, and playing Grand Theft Auto and whatever. Just touching all your bros play Grand Theft Auto. I just love this. Showed off her comedic touch, her comedic timing on this song. Shows off the wittiness. Shows off her lighthearted, fun side of her. And just that, like, this really does describe Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to me. Like, she's the popular girl in my eyes, and he's the, I guess, popular football star as well. So this kind of just explains their relationship in a way. Like, it is kind of high schoolish in a way.
What you wanted and boy, you got it. Brand new, forgotten, you already know, babe.
And that's another thing too. Like, I do know Travis Kelce. I know because I am a fan of him and I am a fan of the NFL, huge NFL fan. And I remember seeing the clip of him saying that, what did he do? Did he write her a letter or write her or DM'd her or maybe he did something for her? What did Travis Kelce do to get Taylor Swift's attention? I remember reading about this. What did Travis Kelce do to get Taylor's attention? I remember hearing this. Despite his claim that he was disappointed he failed to meet her after the concert, Taylor confirmed the time that she belatedly caught his podcast pass. Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell. She thought that was badass, huh? I could have sworn there was something else, though. Oh, okay, here we go. Where he revealed that he invited Swift to watch him play. I threw the ball in her court. He said, I told her, I've seen you rock the stage in Arrowhead. You might have to come see me rock the stage in Arrowhead. Okay, Travis. Nice. Where's my Taylor Swift? Where's my Beyonce, Victoria Monet, Tyler?
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Tell me all your secrets, all you'll ever be is my eternal consolation prize. You see, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside. If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck. Now that I know what's what, I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here. I hate it here.
She's talking about West Reading.
My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wish we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married.
Okay, I was about to say, that would be a very hostile time to go back towards. I'm not trying to be in the 1830s. She seems like she is very intrigued by the past times, the past aesthetics. That kind of era is from what I've seen from the outside looking in, is that a lot of her stuff has that kind of tone to it. But I like that she specifically called out the racists, though, because fuck them.
For the highest bid, everyone would look down, cause it wasn't fun now. Seems like it was never even fun back then. Nostalgia is a mind's trick. If I'd been there, I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. I dreamed about it in the dark. The night I felt like I might die. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here.
Nice. So I dreamed about it in the dark the night I felt like I might die. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year because I hate it here. So she's in her dreams,
I hate
escaping,
it here.
right? That's a good thing to have, though, being able to escape in your dreams.
I'm lonely, but I'm good. I'm bitter, but I swear I'm fine. I'll save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose. This place made me feel worthless. Lucid dreams like electricity. The current flies through me, and in my fantasies I rise above it. And way up there, I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to. The only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year 'cause I hate it here. I hate it here. Quick, tell me something awful.
This is Dresner as
Like
well.
you are a poet trapped inside the body of a finance guy.
Quick, tell me something awful like you are a poet trapped inside the body of a finance guy. Why is that so bad? Finance guys need love, don't they? Joking, mostly. I know what she means by that. So let me know, though, are most Taylor Swift songs, are they biographical? Are most of these about her own life, or does she write songs about just random things at times too? Because I think at times I am trying to decipher everything personally to her. So let me know in the comments, please. Is she a biographical writer, or does she write about anything? I know, like other artists, they're not strictly biographical. Thank you, aIMee. Kim. Kim. Thank you, aIMee, with Kim.
When I picture my hometown,
West Reading.
there's a bronze spray tan statue of you,
Unless it's somewhere else.
and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it
Wait, what? There's a brown spray tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. What the?
was always the same searing pain.
Stretch
But
my
I
legs.
dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed, fuck you, aIMee, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Who the fuck is aIMee, and why is KIM like that? Is there some other hidden message going on here?
And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill each time that aIMee stomped across my grave.
It just happened again, and it wasn't a fair fight or a kill each time that aIMee stomped across my grave. So now you can see the K is lined up with the aIMee, man. Okay, so is this song about Kim or aIMee? What is this? It's called Thank You, aIMee. Who is Thank You? Oh, it's the top Googled search. Who is Thank You, aIMee about? Thank You, aIMee. Kim Kardashian? What did she do to her? Not that I'm a fan of Kim Kardashian, but the song's original title, Thank You, aIMee, with letters K, I, and M capitalized, is widely considered to be one of the megastar's most overt diss tracks. Targeting Kim Kardashian followed a rumored years-long feud. Whoa. What? What does Kim think about Thank You, aIMee? On Thank You, Amy, Swift sings about facing bullying in the lyrics, coupled with the capitalization of the three letters in the title, Kim, led fans to think that the song is a dig at the Skims founder, Kim Kardashian. A source tells People of Kardashian's response to the track, she's over it and thinks Taylor should move on. I'm not much of a fan of Kim Kardashian. I don't really have anything against her per se. I know they are kind of bullies, but does it have to be about Kim Kardashian? What if it's about some Kim that was from like her hometown? I mean, she probably wouldn't have done that then. I think she probably knows what she's doing there.
Then she wrote
Very smart girl.
headlines
That's crazy.
in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I take, and it was always the same.
Hold up.
Searing
Did Kim do that? Did she write headlines or make up rumors about Taylor Swift?
pain, but I prayed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something.
Hell yeah.
And I couldn't wait to show you it was real. Scream fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman.
Is this true? I've never seen a picture of Taylor's mom or
She
father.
used to say she wished that she were dead. I push each boulder up the hill. Your words are still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. I wrote 1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy which you can't undo. But when I count the scars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Damn, so if there wasn't a you, then I wouldn't have had to push these boulders up the hill, meaning that I wouldn't have had to go through all these struggles and my climb wouldn't have been so tough. But because of you, you made my life harder. And that's what bullies do. Like, life is already hard enough, y'all. There's no reason why we need to make it harder on our fellow humans. Why do you have to be a bully about the dumbest things? Just let people live, man. Shoot, like I said, I'm getting threats because I listened to
And
one
maybe
Taylor
you've
Swift video.
reframed it, and
People are-
in your mind you never beat my spirit black and blue. I don't think you've changed much, and so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing. And our town, it looks so small from way up here. Screams thank you, Amy, to the night sky, and the stars are stunning. 'Cause I can't forget the way you made me heal. Everyone knows that
Bullies.
my mother is a saintly
Pay attention.
woman. But she used to say she wished that she
People
were
do
dead.
not
So I
forget.
pushed each boulder up that hill. Your words were still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy.
Damn. So there's no definite confirmation that that was for sure about Kim Kardashian, but just reading up on it a little bit, it sounds like it might have been. So it sounds like Taylor used her used Kim's or Amy's negative energy as motivation to chase her dreams, but it certainly made it harder on her. Like, speaking about having to push that boulder up the hill, instead of it just being a climb for herself, she is pushing that boulder that's probably your hate, your just your hate, your whatever it may be, that negative energy that she was thrown at her. That's what I'm imagining that boulder to be. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be confirmed that it's Kim. But also just a reminder, like, bullies out there, y'all better stop, man. People do not forget about how they were bullied, and you're making an enemy is not smart, obviously, right? Next track, I look in people's windows. Taylor Peepin' Tom Swift.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. Northbound, I got carried away as you boarded your train. South, 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 south. A feather taken by the wind, blowing. I'm afflicted by the night.
Sorry, that always reminds me of Forrest Gump with that feather just blown in the wind. That scene is gorgeous.
So I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
She's just out there like Michael Myers in Halloween, just staring through the window, making sure. Oh my gosh, that is weird, Taylor.
You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, 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 now. I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be down, 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 down? Does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only, so I look in people.
She's addicted to the possibilities, addicted to the if only. Like, if only I could do this, if only there was that, if only I could be with you.
Windows, like I'm some deranged weirdo. I attend Christmas parties from outside. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Okay, I'm sure it's deeper than what I'm giving it as, but that's just creepy, Taylor. You're out here. She says, I attend Christmas parties from outside. I'm just picturing her with the Santa's hat on, the Santa suit, just out there staring through the window, watching people have Christmas time. Okay. Interesting, Taylor. Very interesting. The next track is called The Prophecy.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment? Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Cards on the table, mine play out like fools in a fable. Oh, it was sinking in, sinking in. Oh, slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him. Please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? And I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. like unstable, gathered with a coven round a sorceress table.
Hold on. Okay, let me break this down real quick. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon, and I look unstable, all disheveled and shit. Gathered with a coven round a sorcerer's table. A coven is a group of witches, it doesn't have to be witches, I don't think, right? Around a sorcerer's table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble.
Has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates. I'm just a paper waiting, shades of grayish, spending my life.
Gray, she just made up a color, gray beige.
Coin so someone will tell me it'll be okay. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Who do I have to speak to change the prophecy? On the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't say, but I looked to the sky and said,
she's begging for a different future. She wants a different prophecy. Again, the writing was so good.
I was in my new house placing daydreams.
Cassandra.
Patching up the crack along the wall.
How far are we? Oh, we're on track
27. Track of what I'm saying. 'Cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? I was in my tower weaving nightmares, twisting all my smiles into snarls. They say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are?
Twisting all my smiles into snarls. So basically just taking the smile off her face and making her mad. They say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are? Wait, they say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are?
So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they set my life in flames, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? They knew the whole time that I was onto something. The family, the pure greed, the Christian chorus line. They all said nothing. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard.
Some of these lyrics would be really hard
I patched up the crack
to sing for me.
along the wall.
Morning Warning
I
would be
pass
tough.
it and lose track of what I'm saying. 'Cause that's where I was when I lost it all.
There's a Coldplay song that this reminds me of.
So they killed Cassandra first 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes.
I love that piano. The dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I regret to say, do you believe me?
Adds a
now?
reminiscent texture. This must be Dresner too, huh? Yep.
I was on to something. They all said nothing. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. Bet they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first in a morning warning. No one heard. No one heard. Not a single word was heard. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's
Man.
quiet.
Man, if that ain't the
It's
truth.
so quiet.
Why is that? Why is that? When the truth comes out, why is it so quiet? Why don't we get certain lists and whatever when people get caught? you know, I'm catching my drift. Next track, Peter. Who's Peter?
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader. In closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I...
While Tay hasn't explicitly revealed who the song Peter is about, fans speculate it might refer to a relationship with Joe Alwyn or Matt Healy. Isn't Matt Healy's a dude from the 1975? I know she dated him too.
did? The
He's a prick,
goddess
isn't he?
of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. And I didn't wanna calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you than it was on me. And sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. And I didn't wanna hang around. We said it was just goodbye for now.
We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. So we're living on the same we're living on the same moon, obviously, but we're in different galaxies, so we're living different lives, different worlds.
You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep. And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please no.
Gotta say, Lost Boys is one of my favorite horror movies ever. The 80s style is just so damn good.
That I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine, but the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light.
Oof. Was she like waiting for this person to come home? Were they out cheating?
You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
Damn. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises oceans deep. So basically, words from immature people, but promises are ocean deep. These huge promises, I'm sure promises of grandeur, and they never happen, and they were never kept. Damn. Damn you, Peter, or whoever, Joe or Matt. Next track, The Bolter.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water.
Oh, wow.
And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. And she liked the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. And at first blush, this is fate, when it's all roses, portrait poses, Central Park Lake and tiny rowboats. What a charming Saturday. That's when she sees the littlest leaks down in the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt.
So she's starting to see all the little cracks in this person, and it's time to jump. It's time to run. She's the Bolter.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop
Every time
meeting
things
like
get
this,
real.
but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
All her lives.
It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this, but it always ends up with the town car speeding out the drive one evening. And I with the slam of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be sure that as she was leaving, it felt like freedom. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Okay. So it feels like every time things get serious or whatnot, she bolts, or she just runs away when she wants to, I guess. That's what I'm taking away. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comments. Uh-oh, the penultimate track, Robin. Holy crap. Where are we at? 2 hours and 48 minutes. I hope y'all are having a good time with me. This is a really good album.
Long may you reign, you're an animal.
It's really nice listening to stuff that has substance.
You are bloodthirsty, out window panes, talking utter nonsense. You have no idea. Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered. All this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter.
I like that she breaks the monotony of normal strong structure. Like the way she said in sweetness and then way to go tiger. Like her tone changed completely. And then we got like 2 bars of music and then the higher and higher came in. That's very different.
For you. Long may you roar at your dinosaurs. You're a just ruler, covered in mud. You look ridiculous, and you have no idea. Buried down deep and out of your reach, the secret we all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you. Dragonflies above your bed. You have a favorite spot on the swing set. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. No idea. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity. It's sweetness. Way to go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you.
I really enjoyed her singing on that track. It was almost like a lullaby in a way, just so slow and like this loving tone on it. Trying to decipher it though. I can't tell if it's about like a comeback story, if it's about like pushing back and fighting back. I don't know. I feel like I did not break that one down very well. All right, the last track on the album, the Manuscript. This is track number 32. Thank you so much for y'all that are still here jamming out with me. I've enjoyed my time so far with Taylor Swift. This is a really, really, really good album. Don't understand why there's so much hate for it on the internet. Yeah, crazy. I guess that's what happens when you're on the top. Just like my girl up there, Beyonce. She gets so much hate from the internet. It's insane. And your guys' girl, Taylor Swift, gets so much hate on the internet. I wish the Swifties and the Beehive will come together and like fight all the other people that are talking shit about their favorites, because why can't we just love more than one person at a time? Why can't we like appreciate more than one musician? You know, it's just crazy to me, the Stan Wars, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Here we go. This is the Dresner track.
Now and then she
Sure is.
rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it.
Organ donor being on your driver's
She
license.
rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over.
Before the next lyric starts, he said that the sex was half as good as the conversation was. Soon they'd be pushing strollers, but soon it was over. So he's basically saying, I'm going to put a baby in you, and then it's over. So was he love bombing?
In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
Ooh, we got a beat building.
And the years passed like scenes of a show. The professor
I can see all of
said to
this.
write what you know, looking backwards might be the only way to move slow dance was alight with the sparks and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Damn. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore. It's over. It's done, Zoe. It's never happening again. But she still has the manuscript left. She still has, you know, the memories and all that. Okay. Taylor Swift, the Torture Poets Department, you get a standing ovation. Shout out to you for substance. Shout out to you for lyricism. Not everything has to be a brat, you know? Not everything has to be perfectly produced and bangers and club songs and stuff like that. You put words to pen. You put pen to paper. You made a substant album that's about love and regret and anxiety and fears and all the different human conditions. Now, many of the songs did sound somewhat the same. I will agree with that criticism of the album. It's a very slow album, obviously, but again, I say that it doesn't have to be bangers and bangers and bangers all the time. She has plenty of music out there that I'm sure that has a fast pace to it that you can dance to, that you can club to and whatnot. But this album appears to be straight from the heart. It seems to be about moving on in some instances. It seems to be about people she loves. It seems to be just about everything. It's the Torture Poets Department. I have a feeling that these are all just words that she wrote down in her diaries and she turned them into songs. But I don't know. I really liked it. This is my first Taylor Swift album I've ever listened to. I've heard songs on the radio. Obviously, she's the biggest musician in the world at this moment, and she's absolutely killing it. And her music is everywhere. She's in the NFL. She's everywhere you look. So you can't hide from her music, and it's good music. I definitely didn't expect this though. I read all the hate online on Twitter and even articles that people were making about her lyrics, about how they're not that deep and whatnot, or how they're childish. And sure, there were some childish lyrics in there. And I mean, even some things where it's like, if that song Thank You Amy is actually about Kim Kardashian, then that is a little petty. Like, why do we have to make that? But it's her art and it's all in good fun. So we have officially finished all the Grammy nominated albums for Album of the Year at this year's Grammys. I definitely plan on making a video about that, about my rankings. Do you think that this has what it takes to win that Grammy? Apparently she's already won 4 Grammys for Album of the Year. Do you think that this album right here has what it takes to win the 5th? Be completely honest, because there were bangers put out in 2024, in 2023, and whatever qualifies for this Grammy Awards. Chappell Roan's album was very sweet. I thought very intelligent, very witty, and very comedic. Same with Sabrina Carpenter. Very intelligent, very witty, and very comedic. And the production on both of those albums were super fun. Brad obviously had waves of his own where it was just like its own freaking thing for a while, where people were having a Brat summer. Then obviously Cowboy Carter and Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft, which I think those two are the strongest competition for the Grammys. Those were fantastic albums too. Like Cowboy Carter had a little bit of something for everybody. Beyonce is the GOAT in my opinion. She's my favorite. And then Billie Eilish, also her and Phineas just went there. So, In the next video I'm gonna make, it's gonna be about the Grammys. I'm gonna post it before the ceremony. It's gonna have my predictions and my rankings from these albums for that video. So if you liked the video today, if you liked hanging out with me, if you just liked my personality or whatever, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about this album. Let me know your predictions for the Grammys. And also, I plan on getting into more Taylor Swift albums because I've never heard it before. I'm already getting threats just for watching one music video of hers. I knew that was going to happen, as I'm sure it would happen if I went from Taylor Swift to Beyonce. I understand how that works, but y'all just have to understand, I love music. I'm going to listen to everything. Like, my Spotify Wrapped is crazy. It's Blink-182, Mac Miller, Drake, Revolution, and Beyonce. Like, it is all over the spectrum. I am just a music lover, and I'm going to be listening and watching everything. I'm gonna be posting more and more. So if there's an artist that you don't like, just ignore it. You don't gotta send me crazy threats, man. You don't gotta threaten my family or myself because I'm listening to a different artist than the artist that you like. That right there is something you need to stand in the mirror and look at yourself and ask, what am I doing? Is it really worth going to jail over sending someone threats like that because they're not listening to the artist you want to? And how am I supposed to judge these Grammy Awards without listening to all the artists? So I'm just trying to have integrity here. That's what I preach more than anything, is to act how you act at all times. So I'm explaining this to you in a long-winded explanation because I think it needs to be said. It needs to be said that I'm going to do whatever I want to do on this channel. And those of you that like me, you're going to hang out with me, right? And if you don't, then you're not. And that's it. And that's how I'm going to know if you were actually here for me or just here for the artist. And it's okay either way. I'm going to have love for you either way. But I really enjoyed this. Taylor Swift, I totally see it now. I get why you are a freaking mega superstar. Good luck at the Grammys. Good luck to all your favorite artists at the Grammys, whoever is still watching this video. And that's it for this one. I thought we covered some deep lyrics. I thought we had a good time. And I'm definitely interested in listening to some more Taylor Swift, so I will. And I hope you do too. I hope y'all have a fantastic time. Hope you have a fantastic day. Like I said, good luck to your favorite at the Grammys. I'll see you in the next one. I hope everyone takes care and is living life to the fullest and having a good time. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.